Have you ever poured your heart and soul into a relationship, only to have it shattered into a million pieces? That's exactly what happened to Brandon. He and Sarah were the picture-perfect couple, the kind you see in movies. For 5 years, Brandon was the epitome of a devoted partner. He supported her dreams, celebrated her victories, and stood by her through every challenge. He gave her his unwavering loyalty, believing they were building a future together, brick by brick. But one day, out of the blue, Sarah dropped a bombshell. She said, "Brandon, it's not you, it's me. I need to find myself." And just like that, she was gone. The breakup hit Brandon like a freight train. He was lost, confused, and heartbroken. The loyalty he had so freely given felt like it had been thrown back in his face. For weeks, he replayed their last conversation, trying to pinpoint where it all went wrong. His friends rallied around him, offering advice and a shoulder to cry on. They told him the best revenge is living well. At first, Brandon scoffed at the idea. All he wanted was for Sarah to realize what she had lost. But as the days turned into weeks, a small spark ignited within him. What if they were right? Instead of wallowing in self-pity, Brandon decided to channel all his pain and energy into self-improvement. He started hitting the gym, not just for the physical transformation, but for the mental clarity it provided. With every weight he lifted, he felt a little bit of the emotional burden fall away. He dusted off old hobbies he had neglected, like playing the guitar and painting. Why? He poured his emotions onto the canvas and into his music, creating art that was raw, powerful, and deeply personal. He started taking online courses to advance his career, something he'd put on the back burner while supporting Sarah's ambitions. As Brandon focused on himself, something amazing began to happen. He wasn't just healing, he was evolving, became more confident, more driven, and more in tune with who he was and what he wanted out of life. He reconnected with old friends and made new ones, building a strong support system that celebrated the new him. His career took off, and his passion projects started gaining recognition. He was no longer just Sarah's ex-boyfriend. He was Brandon, the artist, the professional, the man who had rebuilt himself from the ashes. About a year later, Brandon was at a local art gallery, showcasing some of his paintings. He was surrounded by friends, family, and admirers, feeling a sense of pride he hadn't felt in a long time. Across the crowded room, he spotted a familiar face. It was Sarah. She looked surprised, almost shocked to see him there, not as a heartbroken man, but as a successful artist. She approached him, her voice hesitant. "Brandon, you look amazing. I heard about your success. I'm so happy for you." Brandon simply smiled, a genuine, peaceful smile. "Thanks, Sarah. I'm happy too." In that moment, he realized he didn't feel anger or a need for revenge anymore.